Alright, so we lost our amulet that we assumed was gonna stop. Whoa.
Oh, we're immediately in trouble.
I've been watching the long play. You really fucked up back there.
Explain the castle.
Putting the amulet in the shit. Why?
He walks into the office and the homeless guy's body's just in there. Did you do this, Halligan?
Come on in. I suppose we should be glad that you drop in now and then.
What's the matter, Chief?
You know, Halligan, I was just asking myself what you've been doing.
If only I had a way to get in touch with you.
Well, have you? And do you know what I've been doing? I've been dismissing loads of press people,
Massaging my desk.
and politicians from my office.
I know, they're everywhere,
The phone
look.
hasn't stopped ringing since this morning. The mayor's been to my
Well,
office.
they did stop ringing, though, apparently.
When do you expect to come up with results?
So he wants him to be a loose cannon.
I'm getting there, Chief, but it takes time.
Takes time? Takes time? Will I ever get to hear anything else from a detective? Where the
Can I get, like, a notated timeline of how long it takes to solve a murder exactly?
Or how long he's been working on this case so
Why
far.
not at the end of the month or at the end of the year?
That sounds better,
Desk
thanks.
tomorrow morning, Halligan.
I have an interesting report on salt I'd like to share with you.
Where you've been all this time.
You'll find out when you read the report I'm going to write.
Oh.
Don't be impertinent, detective. As your chief, I'm entitled to ask you about the results of investigations and your proceedings.
Chief, tell me about
whenever I
druids
like.
first.
Yes, Chief.
Is he sitting down or not?
Sounds better. Otherwise, I could have you write a report about every single step of your proceedings, and I think you know that.
Very well, then. I was visiting an expert on Druids.
No, what were you really doing?
Alex, you lost your marbles. You're not supposed to.
Wait,
be
I was supposed to have
indulging your
marbles?
hobbies. You're
Chief,
supposed to
did-
be solving the
how many
skeleton
marbles?
murders.
Is that all, Chief?
No, that is not. One of the first.
Is that everything, then?
Fourth district.
Are we done? Is there anything else you need to yell at me about?
I gotta go, Chief. I'm interviewing a wizard at 3.
That somebody had first put him to sleep.
Oh, he didn't die. That's good.
And do you know who that person was?
Lie, Halligan. Do it.
A man who calls himself Detective Halligan.
I have a doppelganger?
Colleagues looked into the central personal database, and guess what? They found a man by the name of Detective Halligan. And he works for my department. What do you say to that?
When did you receive the phone call from our colleagues?
Oh, less than half an hour ago. Have you any idea how embarrassed I was about the affair? The colleague I talked to said that the beggar
I
still
glued
had
my
some
hands to my
substance
desk.
he knocked out with.
At least there was some comeuppance for that.
Halligan,
Yeah, that's something at least.
please tell me you didn't do it.
You don't understand. I needed change.
Well, I hope for your benefit. From now on, I expect you to start looking into the case at hand.
Oh boy. So if you hear something about a cat, don't,
Chief, the beggar must be mistaken.
A mix-up.
Did you steal salt off the hull of the boat? No.
I mean, it literally was a mix-up, the ethanol and the juice.
Professional life washing police cars.
Okay, Chief, I read you.
Indeed. Excellent, detective. Then get out and do your job.
Oh, that's it? I'm not, like, in trouble.
If I should hear
No.
that you are
No consequences?
your investigation
Did you drug a homeless guy? Nah. Oh, okay.
away, I'll take you off the case immediately.
Understood, Chief.
Consider this a stern warning for attempted murder.
Who ratted me out? Did you notice, too, when he was going to his boss's office, he was slowly walking, like it was the one time he didn't run?
Brent? Hello? Is that you?
I've never seen a phone with F keys on it.
Mother.
Oh, it is your mom.
You know, I hate these modern talking machines.
Oh my god, Mom, how old are you, really?
Heard anything from you for
She's a
months
druid, one of the
now,
original
Brent.
ones.
I'm speaking into a tin can with a string.
Aunt Annie
Delete.
celebrating her 75th birthday.
His
this
his
weekend.
mom's sister is
So
75.
invited. You will come, won't you?
It was weird having children about 50.
Could regift this
Something
fishing rod.
smart. Do me a favor.
Oh, God. That's all I need.
Fucking mother.
Alright, block?
This is Al's Pizza Palace. Your account from last quarter has not...
Who the hell has a fucking tab with a pizza
A
place?
$300 tab.
Please see to it within the next few days, otherwise we will have to stop serving you.
Awfully casual for one customer owing that much.
Yeah, like, They should have cut him off like a long time ago.
And that's all in a day.
It's Melanie Turner speaking. I was wondering why I hadn't heard from you, but Mr. Blake told me everything. I'm out and about quite.
Why didn't you call me yourself?
You may have difficulties trying to get me on the phone, but if you need,
So please don't call.
leave a message. See you later.
You've been a terrible co-op player.
Give you some good advice, Detective.
Uh-oh.
Don't interfere with our affairs. It would be very helpful.
You're not recording this, right? Oh, it's an answering machine. Shit.
It must be a salt manufacturer.
Halligan? This is Miller. Damn it, where are you?
I'm in my office.
Where are
I have to
you?
speak to this damned answering machine if I want to get hold of you.
Wait, you called down the hall? Why
Right.
didn't you just walk?
In this department. I want to see you in my office. Miller speaking. I've had enough. You better come to my office as soon as possible.
Do you still work in this building? I don't know.
Chief, I'm glad I've got that behind me. I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy.
It's too heavy?
What?
Get out of here.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, I thought it was like a joke at first. Like, I don't like to talk on the phone, but he really means that. Why would you keep the ashtray all the way away from your desk like that? Oh, so this is our rival detective, right?
Right.
Who doesn't like us.
Time, Halligan.
I'm very busy.
Larry, about our conversation before.
I really enjoyed
Some
it.
questions for you.
My God, Halligan, you just don't get the message, do you? Well, what is it?
Tell me the entire history of yourself and everyone you know.
Have you got a couple of minutes, Larry?
Why would you ask that now?
It's always more than a couple minutes with Halligan.
Murder.
I really don't feel like chatting right now. Least of all with you, Halligan.
Throws some salt, knocks him off the chair.
Have you ever heard of an organization called The Circle?
The circle? Is that somehow connected to the crop circles?
Wait, there are crop
Okay,
circles?
forget it.
Can we go back?
I guess.
I didn't see any inquiry results from the information department in your file.
You've been a naughty boy.
Of course. Thanks to these bloody new security regulations.
Wait, why did we have it?
He must have really fucked up.
You hadn't gone and put an arrest warrant for Prince Charles in the computer after Princess Di's accident.
Oh,
Wait, what?
cool.
That was just an innocent joke.
Innocent,
That,
yeah.
what kind of terrible...
This department, nothing can be done without forms these days. You can't even get a pencil sharpener without written authorization.
What is
By
with
the
this
time you got the
music?
bloody forms filled in-
If it hadn't been for that 9/11 nonsense.
I'll talk to you later, Larry.
I thought it'd be funny to fly a plane all around London that day. Get it?
It was just out of nowhere.
No way!
That's our favorite extremely casual coworker.
Hello, Janet.
Creak!
It's me again.
And?
Janet, I need to make a database inquiry at your terminal.
You should try to sit in the other chair and see what she does.
This is just how databases work.
Great. And where do I get that?
Here, of course. There.
I keep one in the back of my shirt.
I was gonna say...
What? Just a slick handoff here.
Hey, great. Thanks a lot, Janet.
That's all right. And now you'll leave me alone, won't you?
Let's just shake hands on it, reaches up her leg.
Thanks a lot, Janet. I have to go.
Okay, Brent. See you later.
Creak! And she folds into an origami crane as she walked away. What have we accomplished exactly?
We lost something.
I need information from the central database. It's about the skeleton murders. But Janet says she needs a signed 223.
Is that a pen or a cigar the chief is holding?
Got it with you.
Both.
Oh,
For you.
Sandy.
And do you know something, Halligan? I will not sign
You want me to solve this by tomorrow?
You won't sign it. But Chief, I need the information.
Like, what do you want from me,
I'll
bro?
decide what you need and what you don't. And I'm telling you, you do not need a database. You'll conduct your investigation on foot. The good old-fashioned...
You literally never get exhausted. It's efficient.
Chief, that could take ages. We may lose important clues in the meantime.
I'm sure you'll cope with the situation, Halligan. Now stop whining. I'm sick of hearing it.
What do you mean? I just asked you now, once.
I want you to solve the murder, but I won't help at all. Go.
All right, we're gonna have to steal a signature from this guy, right? Is that the idea?
Sounds like it. And it won't be as simple as a forgery, will it?
I don't think
Unless
so.
he needs some circuitous way to get a pen.
What if the puzzle's this, Janet, he won't sign it, just do it for me anyway? Yeah.
It's me again.
I can see that. What is it? Have you forgotten something again?
Well, actually, no. I just
Oh, God.
drop in.
To know how much you like to talk to me.
And don't keep me from doing my work.
Did you crazy glue your hand to your head then?
End conversation.
That was worth it.
Janet, reset.
An instruction from the chief. It says, Mrs. Browning, there are no exceptions to be made regarding the new safety regulations. I hope I make myself
Janet's over there. Shut up!
attach this note to your pinboard and stick.
Why is everything like just regular particle board, but then there's this beautiful marble shelf under everything?
At least that's one thing you can get hold of here without too much trouble. They are needed for the forms. Makes it
You
easy.
just wax her with the clipboard.
Forms for obtaining materials. It's always handy having one of these tucked away. We ran out
What?
not so long ago.
Halligan, you just grab the materials you need.
You know when there's a big commotion when you're out of a form?
That's what this game needs, red tape.
Office is in a tizzy for weeks.
How are game players gonna know what the hell carbon paper is?
This is only for office people.
Information procurement on the clipboard.
I'm old as dirt, and I only know carbon paper from like an old Saturday Night Live sketch about it.
Carbon paper.
This is like, I think, how they did copies without copiers.
The carbon paper and the form. For
But like, this
sticking.
is like, that's seriously something from like the 60s, 70s. Like, there's no reason for carbon. Oh, get the hell out of
You gotta
here.
find scissors or something? This is...
Do you know what this is? Do you remember like the way they used to do credit cards? There was that like black paper
Yeah,
that
and
you
you would
wrote
like
on
do
it.
like the cha-ching thing across it.
Yeah.
Those are really difficult to use.
Oh, please just take them. Oh.
Just hovers his hand over the scissors.
Might I ask you what you think you're doing?
Wait, what did he do?
This is the only pair of scissors in Scotland Yard.
Just for 5 minutes.
Forget it.
What
Give
a
me
jerk.
$20, Halligan.
They're scissors,
Fuss
come on.
about your blasted scissors. I won't.
We
break
don't
them.
have any in our office.
You won't break them, Halligan. You'll lose them, mislay them.
Is he like everyone hates him? This is amazing.
Always do with anything you lay your hand.
It takes a lot to hate someone so much you won't give them scissors.
Anything ever again.
I know. When they were trying to solve a murder.
Do I make myself clear?
Fill out the proper form to request the scissors.
I'll let people die before I give you my scissors. That's how deep the resentment goes.
Braggart like you managed to get a date with Janet.
What is...
Well, you know
What?
Halligan?
Huh?
Women do like a winner, don't they? Little Janet is now
I invited her to play a game of Twister.
Palace yesterday.
What was showing?
Quote unquote.
Schwarzenegger film.
You know how to
Schwarzenegger.
handle women, don't you?
All those women love Schwarzenegger. It's crazy.
Was very keen. Women are like that. Understand?
Well, I would have thought that Janet had
I
more
took her to a Schwarzenegger movie. Whoa, Casanova.
Is that the secret?
Always refuses to let you take her out somewhere. She prefers
I think I'm waiting on Terminator Genesis for when I can propose.
pizza every day.
Did she say that?
Gonna have to go get a copy of Kindergarten Cop to keep in my back
You
pocket.
eat pizza in your office, and I go to the cinema with Janet. That's the way things work.
Every day?
Oh, I'm sorry, old boy.
What amazes me is why a woman like her can find your boring
is
stories
this?
about
The
cars,
Halligan
sports,
Jealousy
and
Hour.
action films so entertaining.
He's forgotten about the scissors,
You didn't
hasn't he?
come to tell me that. What do you really want?
Your scissors.
Could I just use your phone?
Your own telephone, Halligan?
But it's so
Just
heavy.
wanted to try something.
And what, if I might ask? Try to get a dialing tone?
What?
How do you know that?
Someone in accounts has had a look at the department's telephone.
Oh my god.
What?
You're the record holder by a
Why does
very,
Halligan
very
still
wide
work
margin.
here?
Mystery of the office bureaucracy.
Eternally from now on.
It's like Leslie Nielsen from The Naked Gun working in a real detective's office,
I
comparatively.
don't think that's got anything to do with you, Lowry.
Oh, yes, okay, of course, sure.
Listen to this comic relief music.
But if you think that you can make your phone calls from here, you're dead wrong.
What of yours can I borrow?
This is to add some levity to the game after you threw a cat and salt at the mausoleum after that
Right.
adventure.
I just forgotten it. I don't phone you so very often.
Yeah, and that's the way I like it, Halligan. Don't you dare start ringing me up and
Then
getting
why
on
did
my
he even
nerves.
tell
Yeah,
us
well, I'm
that?
right down the hall. Why would I phone you?
I'll talk to you later, Lowry.
Bye, buddy. You're the best.
By the way, what do you do all day?
You remember Shadow of Memories, the time travel one we did, where like I feel like I'm on that same level of trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. But like it shouldn't be. It's just getting scissors. Wait, what? Oh.
You better come to my office as soon as possible.
That.
Wait.
Oh, of course.
He's dialing the detective on speakerphone and then playing the chief's like message as I come to my office to get him out of his office to steal the scissors. That wouldn't really work.
Yeah, the phones don't.
It won't transmit like that.
Unless it's some Druid phone technology I'm not aware of.
I mean, I guess it follows some internal logic.
Well, he's not looking for them. He's in the chief's office.
There was no laughter in that voice track.
And the form for stationery.
I really hope that he keeps these scissors and does not give them back.
Now to invite Janet to see a Schwarzenegger movie. Now I've got that hot tip.
Janet, you want to see Last Action Hero? Ah! Oh, I'm terrible with women!
Wait, where'd the...
Janet, do you want to see Jingle All the Way? Oh no, I screwed up again! Shit.
Chief, I've got an 88M9 order form for stationery here.
For stationery? You need new stationery again?
What?
Halligan, you'll lead this department to financial ruin
For
someday.
stationery?
You know that?
Yes,
Come
sir.
on!
I mean, no, sir, it's nothing extravagant.
It's... yeah.
To do with a new pencil sharpener, that's all.
When will you learn to take better care of
I
your
would,
things,
if this guy had a friggin' murder report to turn into me tomorrow, I'd be so mad.
It gives me a hard time because of the deficit. Our budget for office costs is limited.
Non-existent, apparently.
But I'm not able to work without a minimum of stationery.
Also, if you could pay my pizza
I
tab.
just need to sign it.
Okay then. Okay, give it to me.
Seems awfully thick for a form, and crinkly.
That's the last time. You understand?
Why was there carbon paper on there as well?
All right.
Anything else, detective?
Wait, wasn't Lowry seeing you?
That's
We like passed time by going in the forensic office or whatever.
Oh,
and then left, I guess.
Got it, okay.
What?
I see, I understand now.
I mean, what was the visit like? Because won't he be confused now?
Still half full.
Did we just steal that off his
just, like,
desk? And he...
Very casually palm that.
But like, then why wouldn't you just steal a different form with his signature so you could just forge it?
Why wouldn't you just take the scissors right in front of Lowry? Who gives a shit? He already hates you.
Janet, you want to go watch Batman and Robin? Oh no!
Hello, Brent. How's your case going? Have you got any further yet?
Yes, I've seen an interesting old man. And now
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This is my 234-2 form, signed by Chief Inspector Miller.
I'm entirely too proud of this.
Which term do you want me to search for?
Mr. Universe,
I'm looking
please.
for information about a group called the Circle.
Just Google the circle.
Just a sec. It won't take a moment.
If I can get my hand free. Oh, okay.
Why did your shadow show through your body like that, Janet?
Got something in the database
What?
about them. Let me see.
Let me see by looking into your eyes.
Janet, are you a liquid terminator? What's going on here?
An order of neo-Druids. Their head office is in...
They have an office?
The head of the group is called Lord Sinclair.
Do we know about anyone with a criminal record within the group?
Now, just give me a second, Brent.
Yeah.
Data confirmed.
Somebody once filed a complaint against Lord Sinclair for disturbing the nightly peace.
Is that
He must be the murderer.
Oh my god.
No.
Can you just print out
Some
everything?
months ago, a gardener was killed on Sinclair's estate. And the murderer was never found. After the murder...
We probably should have investigated that.
Also, I just remembered all of this. I'm not reading it.
There was nothing...
Instantly remember everything.
That's interesting. Anything else?
I'm actually playing solitaire on my computer whenever I turn over.
For hunting without a license. No, nothing else.
Fancy twins, maybe?
That's enough for now. Could you please give me the address?
There's 234 Winchester Street. That's in the outskirts of the town. A posh area.
Good. Thanks a lot, Janet. I have to go.
Okay, Brent. See you later.
I have to go, everyone on here is going to get a whiff of what I've been doing.
Could you please print out the data about the circle?
Wait, why?
No problem.
Like now?
Thanks a lot, Janet. I have to go.
Okay, Brent. See you later.
What did...
Ah.
Here we go, that one page on the circle.
Lord Sinclair's address is on it as well.
I don't think whoever made this game like knows what a database really is.
It's a printer, right?
Yeah, no, pretty much. I love too the translation how our coat flows behind us like a cape, but then just drops once we stop standing. Wait, what?
You have to go all the way back to your phone to leave him. Oh,
Oh, God.
Let's just wait. Let's look at the copier first.
alright. Maybe this is a phone I can use.
Why are we making copies of this?
Oh, attention to detail.
What do all the different arrows do?
All the fucking animation shortcuts we got in this game, but this is the one.
Wait,
What? Wait.
Excuse me.
New Tinder profile pic confirmed.
What are you gonna do with this?
How is that possibly a solution to anything?
What the fuck?
I don't understand.
What the fuck?
Wait till Janet sees this.
Slides it under her door.
I know you like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but,
Lowry, why can't I date women as his face is on a fucking copier?
That'll do it. That should be enough for Ms. Turner to find me in case something...
I hope I put in the right sheet of paper.
Right, exactly. Oops.
She might be confused if she...
I can't wait to see how we're gonna use that. It's gonna be really fucking stupid.
Just he uses it to knock down another castle.
He turns it into a paper airplane and throws it at someone and they die.
I have no idea how I could open that.
Wait, my case files.
Yes? Who's there?
Is that Lord Sinclair?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I am his lordship's butler.
Scotland Yard. Please open the door.
I regret that his lordship does not receive beggars,
Or I guess anyone, really.
police officers.
Even if they have a warrant.
We're just sort of above the law.
Lord Sinclair is not at home at present.
Oh, really? No beggars and police officers, right? In the name of the law, open the door. Otherwise, I'll kick it down.
You can't even pick up a phone. You're not gonna kick down this gate, Halligan.
Halligan. Detective Halligan from Scotland Yard.
Detective.
I have a headshot I brought with me.
Warrant.
Well...
Then I would like to remind you that violent and unauthorized intrusion onto the estate can be prosecuted.
You got me there.
That's the way you want
Looks like it's time to fill out some more forms.
Sir, thank you for your visit. Have a nice day.
I don't think he was sincere.
For a second, they had a little trumpet. I thought that was the Curb Your Enthusiasm song.
The impending comic relief trumpet.
I've learned he has bushes. Wait, the music just went mysterious all of a sudden.
Oh, he's about to kill that gardener.
Strangle him with piano wire. And then...
Hello. Nice day today, isn't it?
Yeah, the weather's great. Just right for a walk.
Who the hell are
Yes,
you?
That's what I thought. I didn't want to sit in the office any longer on such a wonderful autumn
So I thought I'd
day.
walk around on
Yes,
someone
I
else's
know what you
property.
mean.
Right.
Hey, you want to drink this booze I made?
Me? Oh, I work with the agricultural office.
Don't mind that pause.
Areas, that kind of thing.
If you overheard someone talking about Scotland Yard, it wasn't me.
Is there something wrong with Lord Sinclair's gardens?
No, everything's fine. I'm here on a private visit.
I like to go admire other people's gardens randomly.
What's going on with your apron exactly? Are you pregnant?
Cut the hedges. They grew rampantly this summer. Lord Sinclair doesn't want them to project over the paths where they could be in the way of walkers. He's a conscientious person.
Oh,
People just walk around here?
Yes, absolutely. He leads a very secluded life here, and he's always conscious of not doing anything that could annoy other...
You could learn something from that, Halligan.
could annoy people out here.
Well, you.
Somebody could feel disturbed by disorderly hedges, for example, or somebody
What?
could get hurt.
What?
There would be a complaint or a caution or something like that. And Lord
You have been cited for disorderly hedges.
He doesn't like things
Do we have to pretend to get hurt so he'll see us?
Oh, I can't.
I really... Oh, man. I hope so.
Ah, you mean he wants to be left in peace?
Look at what your hedges did to me, shows him the picture he printed out of himself.
He often travels with a gentleman from his club.
What's Lord Sinclair's profession?
You mean, does he work? Well, you don't have to work when you're that rich. I think he...
I really respect him.
Sometimes his bodyguards talk about new deliveries. Lord Sinclair is certainly involved in some sort of import-export.
All above board, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't think that he needs them.
I wouldn't be too happy if my gardener were this mouthy about me.
Something like that.
This gardener knows a
So he
lot.
has bodyguards.
A man in his position
And by the way, I am Lord Sinclair.
Whoa.
around with them.
I just like to trim my own hedges, thank you.
Legion. You know what kind of people they are.
Yeah,
I'm always very careful with them anyway. I try to keep out of their way.
Is his lordship afraid of something?
I think he's just a very careful man.
Does he travel often? Is he at home right now?
Yes, he is at home at the moment.
Sir, could you stop asking me questions?
I feel compelled to answer every one of them, and I want you to stop.
Together tonight. They have done that quite
How do you know all of this?
Are there going to be many guests?
well. Lord Sinclair told me
Here's the guest list.
club.
Here's the schematics of the house, too, and possible entry points if you want to break in.
A guest of honor.
Yes, that must be one of the club's traditions. They always invite one guest of honor to
A
their
sacrifice.
dinner. Lord
Perhaps it could be
Sinclair
you.
always says that the guest of honor is the main person of a successful dinner.
He always says that when he comes out to the garden to see me.
It's a very
We talk a lot. We're really good
Has he got
friends.
employees who arrange these things for him?
Well, yes, I do that as well.
His lordship is choosy regarding those dinners.
I'm also the butler.
He insists on cooking everything.
I also read his journal when he's not
The
looking.
ingredients. He's a really passionate cook.
So you must know not a lot about Lord Sinclair. Nah, I've been making all this up. I don't know shit about him.
I don't even work here. I just came here for fun.
So right, you can bet your life on that. But really rich people have their own ideas about all that. Lord Sinclair always cooks meals himself. He even locks the kitchen.
I know, because I tried to get into the kitchen for some reason.
Other people to know the recipes he uses.
I have to go. Duty calls. Don't work too hard.
Thanks. Have a good day.
I'm about to be fired.
This village is really huge
I can see it from here, I think.
for only one person. A lot of cut grass.
Disgusting.
Grass is quite dry.
We're gonna start a fire?
Oh my god.
Right next to the gardener.
This is a bad plan for a couple of reasons. It's
I
not
have a
even connected.
complaint to make to the Lord. There is a fire and it's dangerous and I hurt myself. Gardner doesn't seem too phased. What?
He spins the other way around.
I was just thinking of his hedge clippers.
What's he? What?
He's acting like a sim, just being like waving his arms wildly. What
His
do I
his
do?
attempt to cast a water spell didn't quite work out. All right.
Fire speaks sign language, right? No. I don't. How did that get us the hedge clippers?
How could you even know for sure that he would drop them?
Very solid and very
Finally, I can be the gardener now instead of working at Scotland Yard.
Does anybody else care about the fire he started? I mean, there's two guys in the back. They could probably see the smoke.
There is no smoke, to be fair.
Chief calls us into his office. Halligan, for some reason, a villa burned down that you were seen near. Is that?
Now, when it comes to Austin, I do like symmetry, so...
Whoa.
Wow, the ghost clippers.
Very precise.
A wire fence. Better not touch it. It could be electrified. I bet this is prepared.
You just saw a guy clipping it! Like... but we just said it could have been electrified also!
Nom 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 nom.
Damn, the shears are broken.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'm sure this will work.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to touch it to move it out of the way.
Now the scissors are broken as well.
Alright, time to use my hands.
Big enough now.
Wait, no, it's not.
Wait a minute. The fence is electrified.
I think.
My gloves. I nicked them out of the exhibit room.
But like your body is gonna touch it going through.
Yeah, how small are you, Halligan?
And aren't these guards noticing that? And how safe is this for the gardener?
Well, no, they're confused by the fire, I guess. That they didn't notice.
Can you imagine, too, like, the liability you had if you just had an electrified fence around your house?
Yeah, especially because people apparently walk by these gardens all the time.
There, that'll protect me.
There, I'm fully insulated.
I'm not really worried about the electricity, I just don't want to get my pants dirty.
How do you do, Mr. Halligan? How nice of you to visit us.
You know my name?
Whoa.
Sliding into your DMs.
Expecting you.
He has? Is that boss of yours some kind of...
Conveniently, he's already stuck in sort of a T-pose, which is perfect for frisking.
Halligan, we literally saw everything you just did.
Why didn't you just, like, take me in then when I got to the front gate? Wait for him to start a fire and break in, boys.
We put a lot of our budget into this for some reason, so we should probably show a lot of it. Mm-hmm. The entire walk up to the door, preferably. Yes. Don't leave any doubt about where they're going.
I think this was pre-rendered.
Excellent.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Halligan.
A very appropriate music sting. This dude's terrifying.
I'm a zombie!
The pleasure's mine. Would you mind telling your charming pet gorilla here to point his damn pistol somewhere else?
Please forgive us this precautionary measure, Mr. Halligan. I happen to be a distrustful man.
Also, you literally broke into my property.
Stop zooming. Okay.
Lord Sinclair, now that we've met, there are a few questions I'd really like to ask.
Where are my teeth?
Certainly, certainly. After dinner, I will answer any questions you deign to ask me.
I need to dust the house with my eyebrows, if you'll excuse me.
I don't have a holster, I'm sorry.
Our guest to his chamber.
You do not seem to be quite aware of the situation you are in, Lord Sinclair. I'm a detective from Scotland Yard. I don't want to have dinner with you. I'm here because of a series of murders in which you are a prime suspect.
I'm happy to be friends and see a movie.
With all due respect, Mr. Halligan, I took you for
Okay, you can put the gun away, I think, guy.
If anyone here is unaware of the situation they are in...
I'm just completely captivated by his whole head situation.
I've just got to make sure the ceiling doesn't do anything fishy.
Look at the bodyguard's moving hair.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm to stay here voluntarily. Because if I don't, you'll force me. Is that it?
I'm glad we've settled that. Now, if you would please follow my friend Jack, he will show you to your room. We will discuss everything else in detail later, over dinner.
Let's go.
Now we'll just point the gun up behind you. Oh, huh?
The very subtle hand wave. Get in there.
We don't need, like, the render a key or have to get a key locking
so
sound.
bad. Oh.
Brilliant. Absolutely.
This is way better than my office. I could live here.
Sinclair's house. The door looks really...
Don't we have... Oh.
Solid door, bro.
Can't do anything without the key.
Kick the door?
No one cares about your opinions on art, Halligan.
They don't treat their hostages very well with these ugly paintings.
The handles are locked.
You've tried two things!
He's thought of everything! I can't open the door or the window!
I haven't got a screwdriver.
That's my imagination expended.
A wardrobe.
Locked, he's thought of everything!
Oh my god, this painting rules.
Huh? What's that supposed to be?
He stared at the painting for a very long time.
Night has arrived.
Yep, he did. It's also weird that it's completely burned into my retinas at this point.
You took it? So he stared at the picture for like hours and then...
Use your hand, come on. It's poking out, come on.
He replaces it with the copied picture of himself.
Much better.
Much better.
There's lamps!
There's a slit under the door.
Oh god, not this crap.
That's the canvas I detached from the picture.
Oh my god, he's gonna do that stupid thing that, like, they do in every adventure game where you slide the thing under the door and poke out the key, and that like, would never work, and... Wait, what?
Or something else.
Huh? Okay, my apologies, he's not going to do that.
Completely misled there. Okay.
Huh?
Why did we wait hours to do this, also?
Well, these floors aren't going to remodel themselves.
Huh? What was that?
My tiles!
Oh my god.
God.
The floor is a living being.
I'm sorry, floor. Anyway, back to what I was doing.
Why?
It's paper! It would have fit without the top.
Yeah, I'm really...
I think he's just passing the time.
No, I think I got it right the first time. It's just that he couldn't slide the canvas under with the tiles, maybe?
This door looks really solid.
I think? But wait, no, that doesn't make sense either, actually, because why would the key be in the door?
Right.
Here we are.
I mean, I guess.
Alright. I don't understand the screaming tiles, what that had to do with this puzzle.
He said it came from the forest? So the gardener's in trouble, I guess?
I still don't...
The fire's still burning.
Goofy sneaking music.
Sneaky Halligan music.
We could leave and get
I'm being really surreptitious.
I'm expecting a Scooby-Doo chase sequence to break out any moment.
What's that? Seems to be a pictogram, but I don't know what it's supposed to mean.
Halligan, not everything has to mean something. Though it's an adventure game, so maybe it does.
Hang on. Haven't I seen this symbol before? It's the same as the one on the amulet of the Lord of the Castle.
That I, lost.
A weird picture.
Is it?
It's supposed to be a storm.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Maybe I could grab another nail while I'm here.
It's not great, but...
Shovel.
Oh, that's the earth? Okay, good.
Yeah, it looks like poop, actually. I mean...
An old castle by the sea. A torrential river.
If you say so.
Yeah, right? It's quite the odd art credit.
Halligan, ever the critic, yeah.
Hey, what the...
Oh my gosh, he's really booking it.
Channel Arnold! do.
Let's just hide now. What kind of terrible cop we are.
I have a question about your paintings, if you'll...
I don't understand. This guy's still alive? Really?
Yeah, I think he would have passed out by shock, probably. Kind of like how Halligan's about to.
Oh, what a jerk.
I wasn't doing anything.
That was the oddest passing out ever, too. He kind of, like, jumped up, like...
And then started crawling towards him a little bit?
Or maybe, like, adjusted to be comfortable like you do in bed sometimes.
Anyway, now to eat.
Well, Mr. Halligan, I don't believe I have introduced you to the gentlemen of my club yet. This is General Myers of the British Army.
What, was he drawn by a political cartoonist?
Next to him is Bishop Stevenson.
What's up?
The Earl of Sutcliffe, one of the Queen's closest advisors.
He's a cartoon villain.
And the gentleman sitting beside you is Mr. Smart.
He has a really interesting neck.
It's a sentient neck, I believe. And this is Halligan. He's a detective at Scotland Yard.
Curious to learn what our club is all about. But I would suggest you have a bite to eat first.
This is not the most happening club I've ever been to.
Also, if you could replace my tiles.
You see, Mr. Halligan, you must know we have been following your investigations into these, shall we say, deaths in London for some time.
Tell me how that mausoleum thing
I
works.
expect your experience in the park will have convinced you that we are, to a certain degree, responsible for these incidents.
Yeah, I'll eat. Why not?
As you may have noticed,
You're confessing to murder?
He's very polite. He won't talk with his mouth full.
Unique flavor.
I mean, I won't pass up a free meal.
Uh-oh, unique flavor.
Halligan. This flesh is the source of life force. It grants us strength and power. You will soon discover the incomparable feeling of power for yourself. It will be grander than any feeling you have ever felt.
Look, it's just Lunchables meat.
Stop eating.
He's just quietly eating.
I'm looking forward to seeing where he's going with this.
Will be perfect. Then it will be time for the curse that will put
He's like, yeah, curse.
He's even holding the wine glass in anticipation, like, yeah, this is nice.
for something grand and new. A world ruled by druids.
What the fuck, Halligan?
I must admit your investigations had us worried for a moment, Mr. Halligan. We had even made plans to put a stop to them by arranging a little accident. But you are a very lucky man. You will witness the great day yourself, and
The soundtrack does not fit with this.
side. For by
At all.
eating this flesh, you have become one of us. Welcome to the circle, Mr. Halligan.
Yay! Halligan's just so lonely. He's like, finally, I found friends. I don't care if they're weird cannibals.
Goodbye, $300 pizza bills. I have a club now.
I guess he got like magically brainwashed or
guess so,
something,
yeah.
and it's up
Yeah,
to her to.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like my idea better.
That he's just completely... I mean, based on his character so far, I mean, come on.
That's the thing too. He didn't seem any different, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, from what we know about him. What?
Please show me his headshot. Oh.
Oh.
The end.